everyone. Happy summer. I hope we're all enjoying what's left of our summer. So, last week we talked about graphic novels and some great books I had been reading. Today, I am going to talk about this amazing book that I got from the Austin Public Library, recommended to me by my friend Kelly Whitico, aka the Punk Rock Librarian. And if you are a fan of Jason Reynolds or Nick Stone or Angie Thomas or any of their books, then you will love this book. So you kind of already get a feel for what kind of book it is. This is J. Cole's Tyler Johnson Was Here. And as you can see, I mean, I had already loved it when I saw the cover of it because it's just so pretty with the flowers and the boy on it. And the flowers are continued on the back. So this book is beautiful. Not just the outside, but the inside. I could not put it down. I seriously finished it in like a day because it was just amazing. So it is about Marvin and his twin brother, Tyler, and they live in a really bad neighborhood. I want to say it's in Georgia, and they live with their mom, and their dad was already in jail because of something that he says he did not commit. And for the remainder of the book, we just keep hearing that it was something that he didn't do that he's in jail for. So there's that. And Marvin already has this kind of mindset about where he lives. And their mom starts not being able to pay bills and they start getting worried about things. And it's their senior year. They're thinking about college. And Tyler starts hanging out with the wrong crowd. And Marvin is like, he calls himself a nerd. Him and his friends are nerds. They're great, but they're like, Tyler's getting into things that he shouldn't. Well, one night, Tyler joins a drug dealer and they go to a party. And at this party, it gets raided by police and shots are fired. People are hurt. And after that night, Marvin can't find Tyler. And there's about 3 or 4 days that go on where he has no idea where he is. He's searched everywhere. He's called his friends. He's called his friends that went to jail from that party. And he can't find his brother. And he's so scared that something happened to his brother because they're twins. And obviously their mom only has them. And so as the book goes on, you just feel the anxiety that Marvin has because he can't find his brother. And I'm not going to tell you how it ends because you can kind of already tell. But it's another one of those books where someone is killed and it hurts. And what I really liked about this book in particular that is very different from a lot of other books where someone is killed is this one focuses a lot more on police brutality. And I feel very blessed and also a little, I don't know a lot about it because I don't live in a community where police brutality is a thing. And so it was a really great way to learn some empathy and have what feels like a first eye account into something that I have never experienced. And I can only hope I never do. But there is a lot of police brutality in this book. So if you are a squeamish reader, if you are someone that like this is gonna make you think, read it. But it gets pretty violent and it's intense. There were some scenes where I had to put it down and just give myself a couple minutes and like walk away and then come back because it's intense and it's hard. But I feel like this is important. We need to read things like this because these things are happening. We know it. We know that this is a thing. It's not something that's going to go away unless we do something about it. And that's what I loved about Tyler Johnson Was Here, is that Marvin continues the story with, how are we going to change this? How can we make this better without violence? And the whole time he's like, I don't want bad things to happen. I don't want to be the cause of more people dying. I just want justice. And I just want this to stop, especially in my neighborhood. And it's so great. The whole time I was thinking he and Star from The Hate You Give would be best friends because they're both thinking, how can we make this better instead of encouraging the violence? And I loved it. I think it's amazing. I think it's a super important book. I'm really sad because I don't see as much hype around Tyler Johnson Was Here as I'm seeing around Jason Reynolds and as I'm seeing around The Hate You Give. So if you like those books, shoot, even if you don't like those books, you need to read this. It's a different voice. It's a different thought process. It's a different feeling. It's just, so good. I absolutely love Tyler Johnson Was Here. Thank you, Austin Public Library, for having this and making it available for me to read. It was amazing. That's all I can say. I would not put it in an elementary school library, maybe a middle school library, depending on your maturity level. But this is definitely YA. This definitely belongs in every high school library and in any library it can be in. As many people as have access to Tyler Johnson Was Here, get it, read it. Go to your public library, go to your school library, ask a friend, hey, do you want to read this together? It was fan-freaking-tastic. Definitely 5 out of 5 stars. It was amazing. I loved it. I can't say more than that. It was amazing, and it gave me all the feels, and it gave me a lot of thoughts, and I really hope that it gets some popularity and that more people read it and that more people start to think the same way. How can we make changes and stop violence? And how can we make a difference without more people being killed? So I hope y'all read it. I hope you're enjoying the rest of your summer. If you're going back to work, I hope you enjoyed your summer, and I hope you have a great school year. Everybody's getting ready to go back to school. I hope you have a great experience, and I hope the rest of your summer is great. And I hope you stay hydrated and stay cool. Bye, y'all. Have a great day.